Hello and welcome to this special episode of the Transformation Leaders podcast. A few weeks back, I was invited onto a podcast as a guest, after which Tim Rogers, the host, and I have been developing an approach that I'm sure you'll be interested in. Let me hand over to Tim to explain a little more.
Hello, my name is Tim Rogers and I'm delighted to be here again with Tony Lockwood, and this time we have some exciting news to share. A short while ago on Adapting to Change, did a podcast with Tony, and one of the things that we found is that there are a number of things we agreed on, and actually a few things we didn't agree on. And I think that's really interesting, because change is not a uniform process. We all have different experiences, and it was really interesting to learn from each other, and indeed challenge each other about our experiences with change. And that led to a new conversation about, actually, is there value in a book club based around Tony's book, Transformational Leaders' Body of Knowledge? And what would that book club or program look like? So we've decided to collaborate to do exactly that. Tony, would you like to explain a little bit about the Transformational Leaders Hub and the book that has been the inspiration for this conversation?
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Tim. And as you say, I think the collaboration is exciting. I think the whole concept of pulling a cohort of people together and working collectively as we go through the 9 pillars of the Transformation Leaders Body of Knowledge will be quite interesting for all parties. And I'm sure we'll learn a lot from the cohort as much as they will learn from ourselves. But in terms of background, yes, I'm hosting a community of change and transformation professionals, a global community, and that's called the Transformation Leaders Hub. It's been in operation now for a few years, and the whole concept of it was twofold. One, can we share information that's relevant information to help people achieve success in the transformational efforts? But probably more importantly, can we provide a safe environment for transformation leaders, whether they're experienced or new into the role, to come together and help and support each other? Because we all face challenges each and every day. And it's the experience of one that can help the inexperience of another to build that experience. And that's what it's all about. It's about collaboration and helping and supporting each other. You touched on the book. A number of us from the Transformation Leaders Hub came together and built a body of knowledge for transformation leaders. Yeah. So what we want to do is take each of the 9 pillars and in each session look at one of the pillars in detail. The format will be that Tim and I will have a discussion about key elements of each pillar, but then we'll open it up for conversation and discussion where we would want the people in the cohort to come forward with their thoughts, their issues, their questions, their challenges on what we've spoken about. So it becomes an interactive session as opposed to just a webinar. It's a true engagement, collaboration type of approach.
Thank you. I mean, for my part, one of the reasons I think this is going to be a great formula is in my 30 years in projects and change and transformational change, I've read a number of books. And one of the challenges of books is they normally have an idea, a solution, a 3-step plan to proffer forward. And therefore you get a prescription about what you should do. And what's really different about this body of knowledge, it is not that prescriptive. It explores a number of models, a number of options, a range of considerations. So it's not a follow this recipe, everything will be fine. It's much more, these are all the things that you might want to consider. And so from that, you can pull the bits that are relevant to your project, your change, your organization. And by combining this with a webinar, book club type approach, we can actually also bring in lived experience, practical examples of how these things have worked or where there have been challenges. Because sometimes actually reading a formula from the book, the theory, doesn't always translate to the practice. And so having the combined knowledge of Tony and myself, and indeed the audience and participants, we each bring our lived experience and can really explore what works in which circumstances. So it's much richer than a book. It's much more than a conventional book club. It is a real learning, sharing, and growth opportunity for everybody who participates. So this is genuinely a unique opportunity. So Tony, tell our viewers how to get involved, how to participate, how to subscribe.
Thanks, Tim. Absolutely. Yes, I want to share an exciting new opportunity designed specifically for transformation leaders like you. If you're looking to enhance your skills, deepen your knowledge, and connect with a network of like-minded professionals, then keep watching. This is for you. We launched a brand new 90-day accelerator called the Transformation Leaders Roadmap, which is designed around the 9-pillar TLBoK framework, a proven comprehensive guide to leading successful organisational transformation. This programme is not just a standard course. We're creating a book club experience where we'll meet live, deep dive into one pillar at a time, and discuss practical strategies that you can use in your day-to-day leadership role. Here's what you can expect. Over the course of the 90 days, you'll join 9 live interactive sessions, each focusing on one element of the 9 pillars of the Transformation Leaders body of knowledge. These sessions will be facilitated by Tim and myself. Collectively, we bring 4 decades of experience and practical insights to the table. Each session will be around 60 to 90 minutes long, and we'll start with a 20 to 25-minute facilitated discussion on the core ideas of the pillar. After that, the floor opens to you and the rest of the cohort for a wider discussion. This is your chance to ask questions, share your own experiences, and learn from others in the community. But that's not all. Here's what else you'll get. A physical and digital copy of the TLBoK, the Transformation Leaders Body of Knowledge. This comprehensive guide will be your essential reference throughout the programme and beyond. You'll also get 12 months full access to the Transformation Leaders Hub, our exclusive community of transformation professionals. You'll have ongoing access to resources, networking opportunities, and additional content designed to support your growth as a transformational leader. This is your opportunity to accelerate your growth as a transformation leader. Whether you're a senior executive or a mid-level manager, this program will give you practical, actionable insights that you can apply immediately. Plus, you'll be engaging with peers who are on the same journey, building connections that can last well beyond the 90 days. So if you're ready to take your transformation leadership to the next level, I invite you to join us on the Transformation Leaders Roadmap. Simply click the link below to learn more and secure your spot. Spaces are limited, so don't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside of the program and help you unlock your full potential as a transformation leader.
And I think one of the things that's great about this is it is dynamic. This is not a recorded session. It's not a pre-prepared session. So because you get early access to both the book and the Transformational Leaders Hub, you also get an opportunity to shape what we discuss. So if you have particular challenges with your organization or your change project, you can actually use the Transformational Leaders Hub to inform us about how that conversation should go. So as well as talking about the chapters in the book and our practical experience of dealing with those issues, we also have an opportunity to work with you on something that's very specific to your requirements. And so there's a real opportunity here, particularly as we approach the last 16 weeks of the year, to reflect on those things that you need to conclude by the end of the year, but also set yourself up for a fantastic start for next year. This is the time when we're concluding our challenges for the periods that we're in now and preparing for the challenges of the future. And this is a great opportunity to do just that.